Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay. I'm so glad you could join me this morning. Well, it's the middle of the week, and I don't know about you, but I've had a lot going on this week, and I'm grateful to do a daily morning spiritual practice so that I can just stop, connect to my true self, and take that moment to just align with who I really am. So thanks for joining me this morning. This morning, I'd like you to ponder these points as we have our time together. Our reading this morning is by Bob Joff from his book, Live in Grace and Walk in Love. And it's entitled, No One's Going to Believe Any of Our Answers if we don't let them know we have questions too. So, Bob writes, most people of faith go through times of questioning when the foundation cracks and we brace ourselves, waiting to see if the whole structure will crumble. Maybe a college student gets challenged by a respected professor, or perhaps you see the behavior of someone who has been saying that their faith is important to them, and you are just so disappointed you walk away. You don't always hear people voicing their uncertainties because the people up front who appear to have it together also appear to have all the answers. But doubt finds each of us at different times and in different ways. Most of us are constantly surrounded by unanswered questions. We wonder whether our kids will make it through their battle with addiction or what we'll find on the other side of stage 4 cancer. We don't want someone else's answers, and we don't need someone else's opinion, because more opinions just create more anxiety. What we really want is to know that we are not alone. We need to know someone else has endured nights of barely breathing, and they kept waking up to new mornings also. Over the years, I've learned the most compassionate response we can give someone who's not okay is simply, that must be really difficult. That plus a hug. It doesn't resolve their questions or relieve their fear, but it reminds them that we're in this together. It removes the sense of shame we feel when we struggle with secrets and removes the facade of needing to pretend we have the simple answer to really complex issues. Just enter into the ambiguity. Step into their hurting. Just notice the people around you. Admit that you don't know what they're feeling, but you do know that you're with them. They're not looking for a quick answer. They just need a good friend. No one's going to believe any of our answers if we don't let them know that we have a couple of questions too. Wow, what a profound reading for this morning. I think it gives us lots of points to ponder as we go into our meditation this morning. might simply ask yourself a question like this: who around you needs a hug? And a simple reminder that you're there with them. Is it time for you to admit that you don't have all the answers, but you're with them? So let's take a deep breath in and close our eyes. Drop our shoulders, roll our neck. Get really comfortable. Let's just open and receive as we align to our true selves, that spark of the divine within. I invite you to drop down into your heart. Just notice the beautiful glow of the spark that burns brightly in your heart. That spark of the divine that heals you, that blesses you, that uplifts you. Oh, it feels so good. Just take it in. Just open and receive. Right here, right now, we have stepped into high consciousness. That place where we prepare our minds for the best that life has to offer, knowing that all is well and so are we. Oh, it feels so good. And I invite you to listen to the still, small voice within as you ask, who around you needs a hug and a reminder that you are with them? Our affirmation for today is, I am grateful for all I have and all I don't have. I am grateful for all I have and all I don't have. As I look around to see who around me needs a hug and a reminder that I am with them. No one is going to believe any of our answers if we don't let them know we have questions too. I am grateful for all I have and all I don't have. No one's going to believe any of our answers if we don't let them know we have questions too. And as we sit in the silence, we open to hear the divine, that still small voice within that speaks clearly to us. And so, as our journey comes to a close, I remind you that the most compassionate response you can give to someone is that must be really difficult, and a hug. Because no one's going to believe us or any of our answers if we don't let them know that we have questions too. They're really just looking for a good friend. So I ask you this morning, who around you needs a hug and a reminder that you are with them? I thank you for being a light in the world. I thank you for starting your day with a daily spiritual practice. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I look forward to seeing you on Friday with our word for the week. Have a great day, everybody. I send you much love and many blessings. And I hope you have lots of opportunities to hug your friends. Thank you for joining me. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay.